I was...
27. You have to film it like this way. 27 1/4. 27 1/2. For the back. 27 7/8 in the front. Oh my God, we're like a 1/4 inch difference. That's it. Why does it look so much higher in the front? Well, I was gonna cut some coils today and drop the front end, but now I'm debating because it's only half inch difference. Let's see this out. Oh, this side's even lower. $26, 5/8. 26 1/2. Holy shit. 28 1/2. This is 2 inches different on this side. What was that side? 27 1/4. This is what,
28.
26 3/4 almost. 36 1/2. This side's high. 28 1/2, 2 inches higher. Not bad. 28. And this is 27 1/2. So that side's an inch lower back there. 26 1/2, 27 1/2. Then that's 28 and that's 28 1/2. That means if I'm cutting coils, if I end up cutting coils, I have to shave off a little bit more in the front left one. Maybe that'll give me a little. Maybe that'll give me a little right. That's what we need to do. But it don't look like it's higher on this side. Oh, maybe a little.
That should do it.
Look, let me see what it looks like over there.
Looks good.
Looks good with that little bit.
Yeah.
It's better than this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll cut some springs today. But right now it's just 2-inch drop spindles in the front, stock springs. In the back is 3-inch drop leaf springs, drop shocks. These got drop shocks too. And then 2-inch square blocks in the back. So I got 5-inch drop in the back, 2 inch in the front. And it's only 1 inch different on the passenger side. It's 2 inches different on the driver's side. And between the rear, there's 1 inch different. But the coils the dude gave me, this is what he gave me. Now I'm left with cutting my stock springs. And I don't want to do it. I don't care about doing the work because it'll be a lot easier. I only got to do half the shit now. Just lower the lower ball joint and get my drag link out the way, and I should be able to get in there. But oh yeah, it's got to be dropped.
The girls on TikTok standing on their boyfriend's cars.
You gonna help me?
Help you what?
Cut my coils? yeah.
Look for footprints.
Footprints and the leaf. Yeah, we can go. You want to go on a walk?
Yeah.
Let's go for a walk. And then we're going to come. We're going to do my coils. I think all I'm gonna use 15, 16s, 19, 16, little socket adapter. I'm taking the upper shock mount off first because it tends to spin if I take that bottom off. Got to say, I'm gonna get this 13 at the bottom. Put the shock down. Now, just gonna get this jacked up a little bit. Putting it right underneath that AR. Getting some pressure on this ball joint so I can crack it loose. Pull this pin. Big old ratchet on there. Okay, I got the nut on just a little bit. Now when you loosen this lower ball joint up, if you didn't have a jack under here and that spindle broke loose on the ball joint, that thing would just come shooting down. So make sure you keep a little bit of that nut on there. And then get a jack underneath it. Now I'm just gonna try to lower the jack. It might have already broke free. Nope. So I'm gonna lose the jack just a little bit. And then give that spindle a whack with the hammer. There it goes. Now I'm gonna make sure before I loosen it anymore, I can get my jack in a spot that I can still get it out. So let's try right there. Hopefully it's not spinning. Hey, see, I got the jack and it's still popped. I'm gonna just lower my jack and get the fuck out the way. This guy out of there. I'll stick a piece of lumber and push the control arm down a little bit. That way you ain't gotta be too close. Okay, here's stock spring. I'd say 13 3/4 or so. Maybe 14 there on the edge, but I'm gonna do a half coil. See what happens. Okay, it's starting to get rain down. but I got the top side down right now because it's more flat on this 2x4. And on the back side, where I'm cutting it, it's gonna be just at 13. Cutting it directly across. Well, I guess from this angle. Directly across, it's about 13. And stock, what's that say? 13 3/4. So I'm taking a half coil off. And we'll see how low it drops me. I only need a 1/2 inch to be level. If I get 1 inch, I'm cool with that. I'm gonna get this boot zip tied up. Just run like maybe one zip tie here. This is how it was originally seen. It's got the indent. So I'm pretty exactly how it was. Get this shot, top of the shot. Cover up in there because it keeps on the foot. Actually, I couldn't fit it through the bottom hole before. Get rained out. Got me 3/4 of one. And I cannot get it to clear that hole to save my life, no matter how much. You know what I mean? I don't know what I could do. When I angle it, falls out the boot at the top. Oh my God, I just got it. All right, I ended up cutting a whole coil and 1/4 off. So 1 1/4. At first I did a half, then 1/4, then another 1/4, then 1 more 1/4. Finally got the spring in. I wrestled so bad I didn't even want to film it. Now I'm just putting the casting nut on this little ball joint. And I'm gonna put the shock in, lower it down and see how it looks. 24 3/4. I dropped it 3 inches.
Looks good. Ooh.
2 inch drop spindle. Stock coils cut, a coil and 1/4. It got me at 24 3/4. He's at 27.5, so we dropped 2 3/4 inches. And I'm an inch away. Not even an inch, not even 2 fingers away from hitting my fender well, my wheel well. Oh. I haven't even tried turning the wheel. Oh my God. I got no room, I got no clearance. My wheel is gonna smoke when I turn it. Did it hit me in the back?
Yeah.
It is? Oh my God.
Have to start over again.
I have to start so far over again. I ain't gonna lie, it make me want to cry. My fucking tires are hitting like crazy. I gotta take it all back off again. I gotta figure something out. I don't want to get new tires. So my plan was just to cut a half coil, but I could not get that coil spring in there, and I did not want to take off the lower control arm, which I should have just did, but I'm on dirt, and if I were to jack that control arm up, I don't think I could have wiggled it around to get the bushings in. So I cut off another 1/4 coil, and I cut off another 1/4 coil, so that was 1 whole coil. Still couldn't get the spring in. Cut it a whole coil and 1/4. And 1/4. Got the spring in, lowered it down. It looked good. A little too far for me. I wanted it level. Now it's got the rake, and I go to turn my wheel to the right, and I'm just scraping. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but I'm like 3 steps back now, and that's it for today. I got rained on. Got rained on again. Boogied out. All my shit got soaked. Ground was muddy.
I still pulled through, and it was a fail. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll get some new springs, stock length, or maybe I'll get 1-inch drop springs. But even then, I don't know how the hell I'm going to get them in the lower control arm. So maybe I'm going to take the lower control arm now, get a piece of plywood, put the jack under it. That's my plan, unless anybody got a better plan. Hopefully y'all watch this before tomorrow, which I highly doubt, but fuck it. I'm posting this bitch.